My name's Matthew Jordan Smith. I've been a professional photographer for 37 years. I'm American. I'm from New York originally, lived in LA for a while, and now I'm based here in Tokyo, Japan. My relationship to photography is first emotional. Forget about the business part of it. My first connection is emotional. For me, it shows my life, history, family history, my history. And even when I'm doing an assignment for a client, it's that job in that moment then. And right in that moment, we're thinking about, okay, getting the job done. But years later, looking back, I look at not only the job, but all the pictures surrounding that job, who was on the job with me, the assistants, the crew, hair, makeup, the clients, were all changing. Pictures to me are much more than just a picture. It's a document of time, where we were, where we are, how we change. I discovered Mylio when the program first came out. And when I heard about it, I'm like, okay, another program. But what got me right away is I was used to seeing pictures in the structure, the architecture of folders, names, photos, dates. But there's no connection emotionally to a folder and a name. And trying to find images, sometimes going through a date or seeing a folder doesn't give you enough information. I love that with Mylio, I can find a picture like that. If I see the picture, all of a sudden everything comes back. So I love that about it right away. Then I loved the calendar view in Mylio. That's what really got me. Seeing my life in pictures. I am always reminiscing when I open my library and go through and look at my pictures. I am the memory keeper for my family. I can even go back and put pictures of my parents and my sisters in there as well, or pictures before I was born to show this whole timeline of my life and my parents' life in a calendar. That's powerful. I can go into Mylio, download the full res image, and send it from anywhere in the world. I love that. Having access to all my pictures all the time on any device is a game changer. I lost my father last year. And when it happened, of course, you're never prepared for those things. I could find pictures from Mylio being 6,000 miles away from my computer, my hard drive and my NAS, pull them up with Mylio. And what's crazy about the picture that I used of my father was one of my favorites. And everybody loved it. If I didn't have Mylio, I wouldn't have had access to that picture or be able to find it in an instant and have it be the image that everyone remembers. I think Mylio probably has more of a place for the average person than even the pro photographer. I think anyone who travels, anyone who loves their family and wants to keep all your memories in a place where it's easy to find, I think Mylio's for you. Maybe you go to a family reunion. Maybe you've been going for the last 20 years to different family reunions. Or maybe you went once 10 years ago. Having all those pictures in Mylio will make your life so much easier and enjoyable. So for families, for travelers, for photographers, Mylio is the answer.